education students in college career pathways. Change that. There we go. The pathway is a year-long program that looks like this. First step is students enroll in West Valley College on the SVAE campus, and they take 2 child studies classes in 1 semester. Next one. Students are assisted in applying for their teacher assistant permit through the California Commission on Teacher Credentialing. Next step. Students get job placement training and assistance through West Valley College Transition Specialist staff. Students can also apply for $1,200 stipend through the Santa Clara County Office of Education. Next one. The second semester, students take 2 more child studies classes, and these again are West Valley College classes that are taking place here on Silicon Valley Adult Education campus, right? The next step is students gain work experience as a teacher assistant. That's 3 hours a day, minimum 3 hours a day for 50 days. Once they complete that, then students can apply for their associate teacher's permit and then become credentialed teachers. This is the pathway that we are building, that we're trying to build in conjunction with West Valley College. Now, this partnership is not only between West Valley College and Silicon Valley Adult Education, it's also working with the other adult school programs within the South Bay Consortium of Adult Education to become a feeder location for all of the adult schools to build this pathway. Several of the students currently enrolled hail from other adult schools within our consortium. We want to call attention to this because this is one of the underlying goals within the consortium planning. Tonight, we want to introduce 2 students within the early childhood education program and highlight their stories. These 2 stories represent the pathway that many students are following and exemplify the goals we have all set out to achieve. So for tonight, I'd like to introduce Elena Hernandez Villanueva and Geyssi Marin.
Hello everyone, my name is Elena Hernandez Villanueva. I am wife and mother of 4 kids. Before I take this class in 2020, I studied English second language at Case Del Mar High School. Then I studied for my high set exam and got my high school equivalent diploma certificate. Sorry.
Wow, that's good.
The transition, especially at Case Margarita Ortiz Minet, she helped me sign up for this class. I am taking this class because I want to continue my education and my dream career. I want to get this certificate because it will let me do what I love to do. Work with children.
Oh.
I want to continue with my class and become a preschool teacher. Later, I think I want to become a kindergarten teacher.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I want to thank you all the staff and my teacher at Case Del Mar High School. And thank you, my teacher from West Valley College, Miss Myla, and Miss Perry, and Miss Laurie for this opportunity. Thank you for helping me. And I'm very proud of me and my family for their support, and I thank God for this opportunity.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. So my name is Geyssi Marin. I am 32 years old, and I am a current student at the ECE program that West Valley College and Silicon Valley Adult Education is offering. Before I got enrolled In this class, I was in the high school diploma program at Eastside Adult Education. And then when I graduated, I asked my counselor if they offer any child development classes, because previously, before the pandemic, I was working at a daycare, and I wanted to study something that I was passionate about. So they told me about this class. After that, I got in touch with Patty Lopez, the West Valley Transition Specialist, and she helped me with everything to get in the program. Right now, after the first semester in my first 6 college units, I'm working at a preschool as a teacher assistant at Temple Emmanuel Preschool. Also, I want to share that I am super excited because after I finish this program, I am going to be able to apply for the associate teacher permit and become a preschool teacher. I know that this will take a lot of hard work because I'm working, coming to school, doing homework, being a mom of a 12-year-old and a 3-year-old, attending a house, being a wife, a worship leader at church, and it's not easy. But with God's help, I can do all things for He strengthens me. This pathway to permit program opened the door to so many other opportunities. For example, I was approved to get a stipend of $1,200 a year for school expenses. So now I will have extra money to keep studying. My plans for the future are to get a bachelor's degree, or why not, maybe a master's degree, or maybe open my own child care center. The opportunities are endless.
Could not have said it better myself.
Finally, I wanted to introduce the teacher at West Valley, of the child studies instructor, who's Myla Guevara. And the transition specialist, Patty Lopez, who's been a tireless assistant for all of these students.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Patty Lopez. I am the transition specialist at West Valley College, and I have been working here with Lars and Arzu, and they have been amazing the last year, really trying to get this program up and running. And I want to thank the students, for trusting our program, it's a pilot program, we're launching it, and, we're learning as we go. And so it's been really exciting, to be able to be here and have their support and work. So last semester we started the program. We had about 11 students finish the first semester. Right now we currently have 14 students enrolled. And out of those 14, 3 students decided to work on the assistant teacher program. The other students decided that they're just going to hold off and wait for the associate because they have to pay, right, the $100 each time they apply. And so the goal is for them to get the associate teacher permit, and so some of them have decided. Maria Elena is, I believe, the first one who has submitted her assistant teacher permit. And so we're really excited. And Geyssi did mention that she is one of the recipients for the Santa Clara County Office of Ed stipend. And so we are encouraging more students to apply for these programs. And another thing, when students are enrolled in the high school equivalency or high school diploma, whether it be here at Silicon Valley Adult Ed or whether it be at one of our partner adult schools, the classes are free as they can go through dual enrollment. So we encourage students, to learn about it, especially if they're interested in going into early childhood education. It's a great opportunity for them to be able to take these courses as they're continuing their education and finishing their high school diploma programs to be able to take tuition free. And there are opportunities right through the Santa Clara County Office of Ed to be able to help fund these programs. So super excited. Thank you to Silicon Valley Adult Ed for allowing us this opportunity. and for everyone that's here who supports us. It's been a really great year. So thank you.
Wonderful. Just phenomenal. While they're doing their group shot, this is an amazing potential growth field, and the need is huge going forward with all these families that want to go back to work but need to be able to find a place for their children. So having this program and having these people seeing an opportunity is just phenomenal. Did you want to say anything else?
I just wanted to see if other students that have shown up here that wanted to give support to the group. There are other students that are in the audience. If they could just stand up and we can give a big applause. So it's a remarkable group, and I just wanted to let you all see the program.
Thank you so much, and for all of you for coming tonight and sharing this wonderful program with you. I don't have any questions because I'm quite familiar. My wife teaches kindergarten and TK, although she's retired now. But colleagues, anything you want to share? Questions?
Just a comment. So I just want to say that, congratulations, and this program seems to be, it's a pilot, it seems like it's getting its footing underneath it. And the more we can expand, the better. We know that, our parents, once they get educated and they can better themselves doing that and get their bachelor's and maybe doing other things. But also we understand that definitely helps their children, right? Because they can advocate better for the children. They can be mentors for the children and help them in that K-12 perspective as far as the children are concerned. And I know many districts are trying to help with adult ed. We're doing a good job here, and I think the more we can do, the better. So thank you all for participating, and thank you, Patty, for bringing this program to us here.
Thank you.
Elena, I think you said you have 4 children, and I think that I'm looking at them. Is that your family right there? Would you wave if you are the family, Maria, Elena? Welcome. And Geyssi, your family, are they sitting back there?
No, my husband is taking care of, my son had homework.
Ah.
He has a lot of homework.
Well, good on you.
Yeah.
That's great.
So my husband stayed home with them.
Get a little support there too.
Yeah, that's a way of supporting me, taking care of them.
Now, you ladies have bright futures ahead of you, and there is tremendous demand. I have a 2.5-year-old grandson in Santa Cruz, and the daycare centers cannot find adequate staffing. It's really a growing field. So thank you for sharing your stories with us, and thank you for bringing your family.
Well, I'd like to say, it's an incredible and so heartwarming testimony to of the students sharing your journey with us. And I especially want to shout out for our SVAE, assistant principal, and then the staff from the teachers from West Valley. What a beautiful collaboration and what a beautiful invention, create a program. Probably, even though you said it's a pilot, I knew, to go to the pilot, there are so many things, no one has paved that road for you. So you have to find your way, you have to create the path to make it work for the students and for their families. So thank you. There's not enough words I can say. It's a lot of effort from our dedicated staff, and I also wanted to applaud for our wonderful student. It's just a beautiful, you guys just inside out is just so beautiful, and thank you so much for sharing with us.
That's phenomenal. Anything else?
I'd just like to conclude with the fact that you are exemplifying the term that we always care about in education, as being a lifelong learner. We always talk about being lifelong learners. We want our young people to recognize that you are never going to stop learning. Our younger students always say, I can't wait to get out of school. Well, I'm going to give you a head start. When you get out of school, the learning is going to continue. But it won't be in a classroom, it won't be with a teacher, it'll be learning of life. And so what you're seeing before you in this room are women who are dedicated to lifelong learning and creating a career and a pathway and an opportunity for future generations to be successful. Because in this region, let's just be real, the childcare industry pays very, very well. Well enough for you to be planning and preparing your children for their opportunities to go to college or to private school or whatever you want that to be, because you decided to go back and get your education. So you heard all the words from the board, the superintendent. We are very proud of this program. We are proud of your leadership and your efforts, and we are hopeful that you come back and share testimonies of your work. You tell your community about Silicon Valley adult education has a pathway for you and your future and your children, so that so that people of color have an opportunity to fulfill the positions that have been so wrongly denied for many, many years. Thank you for breaking through that glass ceiling. You're appreciated.
As is often the case, I'm going to be smiling now for the rest of the meeting. Thank you so much. Alrighty, we will continue then with our agenda.